shalom, shalom, Israel. Let me start this over because I thought I was live. So let me start this over. I can't believe what I got to do right now, what I'm about to tell you, brothers and sisters. I just can't believe it. This shocked the hell out of me. Okay? My brother there, Yakataz, a brother now named Yakabab, we both named him Yakataz. Okay? 5 years ago, this brother and I had issues, and it was over with. It was over with. This brother done seen my wife and I, shalom me, I don't know how many times. One time he saw me and my wife at a health food store. Oh, I gotta gave you a ride one time. I said, don't worry about it, bro. We was good. We called an Uber. We good. Right? I was going up against some Jehovah's Witness. He came over there and videoed us. I thought everything was all good. He done seen my sons in the street, my daughters in the street. I thought everything was all good. For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH.
I'm being told by producers that in Cleveland now, there were places where they were burning your jersey. I don't know if this comes in there. We've got some video of it right now. You surprised by this? Or just as you look, if you can see that image, how do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, I can't get involved in that. You know, one thing that I didn't want to do is make an emotional decision. And I wanted to do what was best, you know, for LeBron James and what LeBron James is going to do to make him happy. For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH.
It is time for that segment we love to call So They Say. All right, this might be an annoying habit.
For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH.
But they say talking about yourself in the third person can actually make you wiser.
For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH.
Huh. The habit actually dates back to the 1800s, and it was used by Julius Caesar.
For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH.
Experts say talking in third person can temporarily improve decision making. For instance, if you're fighting with your spouse, adopting a third person perspective might help you actually recognize their point of view. Or so they say.
For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH.
Rennie, you think this could actually work?
Why not try it? But it kind of sounds like you're pretending to have another person in the room.
Right.
For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH.
And let that person settle the dispute.
Right.
You know?
I know.
But
yeah.
Rennie agrees with it.
Rennie agrees? Yeah, I could see how you're kind of stepping back from the situation and using, I don't know, but it could get very annoying.
For some goddamn reason, Yakataz brought up QUNATH. Spoke this man on the phone. This man called my phone and wanted to apologize to my wife for what? I don't know, but apologize to my wife and said, QUNATH, we cool? So I don't know what's going on, but I got a fucking idea what's going on. My dad told me, so you got to watch guys, man. When they come out of nowhere and start talking shit about you, that's because they want to try to bring you in. Bring you into some shit because now they feel like they ready. See, Yakataz, I've been working out, feeling a certain way. Now, he want to talk about QUNATH. I try to apply Matthew 18 today, which says, if you got a problem with a brother, deal with that brother and him alone. So I called that brother twice when somebody shared this video to me. He ain't fucking pick up. Okay? So I said, you know what? I'm just going to commentary this video he did, right? And not shoot him down. I just want y'all to see the hypocrisy in this shit. You really got a blind man leading a fucking blind. And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about right here. I'm about to play this shit. This shit is hilarious. 5 years. I've not said anything negative about this man, Yakataz, that I named. At all. Watch out, Doc. You're on the screen. At all. I'm videoing this. I haven't said shit about him. But for some reason, he want to talk about me because the blind man got his head in his back like a fucking battery. And I know I sound like I'm upset because I'm like, where this shit coming from? So I'm going to let this play so y'all can see the hypocrisy, how people cut themselves. He going to start out, oh, I don't believe in all this and talking about tailbearing and all this shit. But yet still he do it. Now, since He want to bring me up and shit. Let's talk about the issue for real. This shit is old. I shouldn't even be responding to it. But people out here listen to these guys. Right? And some people may be influenced by it. But let's go. Let's do this bullshit.
Son of the, in the name of the Savior, by the power, in the name of the Savior, by the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So, and what we telling right here, what I'm about to reveal, as a matter of fact, I'm not.
He say what about to reveal or not reveal, but yet still he gonna call himself. He say he not gonna reveal something, but he's gonna really try to reveal something because the blind man asked him his history in coming to Israel, and he tried to shoot me the fuck down. All right, but let's go. Here we go. Let's go.
Revealing anything. I labored with them brothers for 2 years. You know, me and QUNATH, we hung together for 2 years, every day straight. You know, the brother we lived 2 blocks from each other. He used to walk to my house, I used to walk to his house. All day, every day. So I got to know him, he got to know me. I don't think a lot of people that spend time around him really was able to spend time around him like that to really get to know him. Plus, I'm 46 years old, so I'm not no naive young boy that don't see what's going on.
Right.
Right. And you know, when I got there, you know, I was optimistic, but I also can tell, and it's not putting the brother down, but I can also tell, even me coming from where I was coming from, and not really knowing the Bible and the scriptures, that the leadership was not even on my level. I already knew who I put myself under was not, you know, after a second I seen that. You know what I mean? I could just tell that. Just the way things was moving, I could tell things wasn't really happening. And listen, I'm just telling the truth. I'm not defecating on FOPE. I don't think that brother was never in the truth. That's just I'm gonna tell you who used to hold down FOPE for real. It was SHAM. SHAM was the one who was doing the teaching. SHAM was the one doing, when I was there, the brother didn't teach one class.
Wow.
Not one class. Right? And always had brothers and sisters at his house. Never class. And you know, and the brother erased a lot of stuff where you can go back and see what his past was.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You will see no evidence of him teaching. You will see no evidence of him edifying. He just, you know, the brother act like a queen. All right, now look, I'm gonna tell you for real. From my perspective, the brother kind of always been envious of Zabak and Terah. You know, and also like the other elders, House of David. I seen a lot of things, you know, because the brother tried to get me to kind of. It was certain things he played people against each other, trying to develop and you know do business through my brothers and sisters. Right. With my merchandise. Then I was trying to do that stuff. Then I always did that. Right. So I was trying to implement stuff like that then, and I was trying to do it through the brothers and sisters. The brother was acting like he was, you know, and then like I said, the brother, for the most part, everybody else was supportive. You know, the other brothers was supportive, and I don't mean to just what I'm trying to do, but it seemed like a lot of the other brothers was in the spirit. It seemed like this brother was trying to pimp us, like we was his hoes or something.
Hold on, you said, Elder, calm down. No, man, I am calm. This is how I speak. I speak like a goddamn lion. I ain't a pussy cat. And I don't put on fucking a mirage and talk calm and try to talk about somebody like I'm in the spirit. This is my spirit right now. This is my spirit right now. Wow. This is my spirit right now. This is my spirit right now. I'm roaring like a goddamn lion. When somebody try to bite me, I bite back.
Wow.
By any means necessary, how they want to cure it, I bite back.
Wow.
All right? That's how I roll out. I'm for my people, and I'm for QUNATH. And I'm for QUNATH. And I'm for QUNATH.
Wow.
And I'm for QUNATH. And I'm for QUNATH.
Wow.
And I'm for QUNATH. And I'm for QUNATH.
Wow.
I ain't got nothing against you, bro. What's your problem with me? What's your problem with me, my man? Hold on, I'm glad I thought about this shit. I'm a fucking queen, right? But I'm the same goddamn queen that you calling. Went to court with you when you fight for custody of your children, nigga. And I had other brothers go with me. And I still in the courtroom for you. And I fucking testified for you. Remember that queen shit? You remember that shit? Well, I testified for you in court, saying how a good father you is. You remember that, Yakutas? Well, I went to court with your ass twice. I had to do that. The fuck you talking about? I went to court with you, nigga.
Plus, I'm 46 years old, so I'm not no naive young boy that don't see what's going on.
Right.
Right? And you know, when I got there, you know, I was optimistic.
If a motherfucker optimistic, get the fuck out. Okay? I can show you videos where, and he gonna talk about where another camp turned him down like they was gonna fight him, and I opened my arms. Optimistic? Optimistic? I'm the same motherfucker, Yakutas, that told Anah and SHAM to give you money, which was $700, and I gave you $200, which made $900 fucking dollars. Then you stole $400 more. Optimistic? I had my wife give you 50 one time, 20 one time, and bought your ass some boots. Optimistic? You came to my house and my wife fed you. Optimistic? We smoked weed together, Negro. We smoke weed together, Negro. We smoke weed together, Negro. We broke in houses together. Cause you was doing bad, and I ain't had no way to help. Fuck that. I ain't had no way to help you out. So I done everything in my power, even when it came to fucking stealing.
Thou shalt not steal.
Too many suckers and not enough time to both of all of them with one clip from me nine. You shoot to kill them, say me don't care. I tried to kill but it don't get me nowhere. I just go down me gun in a minute to take. Up the 50 but have them dead.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. Let me start this over because I thought I was live. So let me start this over. I can't believe what I got to do right now, what I'm about to tell you, brothers and sisters. I just can't believe it. This shocked the hell out of me. Okay? My brother there, Yakutas, a brother now named Yakubab, we both named him Yakutas. Okay? 5 years ago, this brother and I had issues, and it was over with. It was over with. This brother done seen my wife and I, Shalom me, I don't know how many times. One time he saw me and my wife at a health food store. Oh, I gotta give you a ride one time. I said, don't worry about it, bro. We was good. We called an Uber. We good. Right? I was going up against some Jehovah's Witness. He came over there and videoed us. I thought everything was all good. He done seen my sons in the street, my daughters in the street. I thought everything was all good. For some goddamn reason, Yakutas brought up QUNATH. I have no idea why he did this. For 5 years, I haven't mentioned this man's name in a negative way at all. Just seeing this man on the street at camp, spoke this man on the phone. This man called my phone and wanted to apologize to my wife for what? I don't know, but
Therefore
apologize to my
thou
wife.
art
He said, "QUNATH, we
inexcusable,
cool."
O man, whosoever thou art that judgest.
So I don't know what's going on, but
For
I
wherein thou
got
judgest
a
another,
fucking
thou
idea what's
condemnest
going on.
thyself. For thou that judgest
My dad told me, so you
doest
gotta
the
watch
same
guys,
thing.
man. When they come out of nowhere,
But we are sure that the judgment of God is according to truth against them which commit such things.
Bring you into some shit, because now they feel
And
like
thinkest
they
thou
ready.
this, O
See,
man that
Yakutas,
judgest
I've been
them which
working
do
out,
such things and
feeling a
doest the
certain way.
same,
Now,
that thou
he
shalt
wanna talk
escape
about
the
QUNATH.
judgment of God?
I try to apply Matthew 18 today, which says, if you got a problem with a brother, deal with that brother and him alone. So I called that brother twice when somebody shared this video too. He ain't fucking pick up. Okay? So I said, you know what? I'm just going to commentary this video he did, right? And not shoot him down. I just want y'all to see the hypocrisy in this shit. You really got a blind man leading a fucking blind. And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about right here. I'm about to play this shit. This shit is hilarious. 5 years. I've not said anything negative about this man, Yakatars, that I named at all. Watch out, Doc. You're on the screen. At all. I'm videoing this. I haven't said shit about him. But for some reason, he want to talk about me because the blind man got his head in his back like a fucking battery. And I know I sound like I'm upset because I'm like, where this shit coming from? So I'm going to let this play so y'all can see the hypocrisy, how people cut themselves. He going to start out, oh, I don't believe in all this and talking about tailbearing and all this shit, but yet still he do it. Yet still he do it. Now, since he want to bring me up and shit, let's talk about the issue for real. This shit is old. I shouldn't even be responding to it. But people out here listen to these guys. Right? And some people may be influenced by it. But let's go. Let's do this bullshit.
Son of the, in the name of the Savior, by the power, in the name of the Savior, by the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So in this, and what we telling right here, what I'm about to reveal, matter of fact, I'm not.
He say what about reveal or not reveal, but yet still he gonna call himself. He say he not gonna reveal something, but he's gonna really try to reveal something because the blind man asked him his history in coming to Israel, and he tried to shoot me the fuck down. All right, but let's go. Here we go. Let's go.
Revealing anything. What I'm about to speak on is just facts. I'm not gonna get into no backbiting, tearing no brothers down. But what I will do, I'm gonna.
Now he said I'm not gonna get no backbiting, tearing brothers down. And watch how he try to tear me down. Watch the names he called me and the shit he say. Watch this.
I'm gonna speak candidly. I'm gonna speak truthfully. I'm not revealing nobody's personal secrets.
Now when he say personal secrets, that's to put something in your head like he knows some shit about me personally. Don't know a muffin thing about me personally. Now, like he said in this show, in this video, why this man could not call me or talk to me for 5 fucking years? Listen to this shit.
In personal secrets, something they dealing with themselves. But, you know, ask me any questions, King, and
look at the blind man agitate shit. Watch.
Go ahead and finish that out.
Giving thanks to Yahawah
Uh-huh.
and the Father by him.
So, right, we giving thanks to Yahawah. Giving thanks to YAHAWASHI and the Father by YAHAWASHI. So now you ask me, answer me that question specifically again, King, so I can answer it directly.
Well, I guess the best way to put the question is, from your understanding,
This clout chasing
as an individual who has frequented both camps, what would be your insight on the situation while there's a friction? I mean, from my understanding and from my side of it, I know that HOI as a body, we don't have any issues with any other camp, school, faction, or anything. We don't go out of our way to make videos about people, trying to expose people.
Now, this motherfucker just lied. We don't go out our way to make videos about people, but yet and still they're going to mention QUNATH and FOPE. Hypocrite! We don't go out our way to talk about people, make videos about people, but they doing what the fuck they say they don't do. What kind? Are y'all that fucking stupid? This is why the blind is leading the goddamn blind. We don't go out our way to make videos about people, right? Or about individuals or camps, but yet still talking about QUNATH and FOPE. This is some retarded shit. Listen to this.
And if we do rebuke somebody, it's done out of love, and it's done to, you know, to lift up, to build up our brothers.
Now, to lift up a brother and sister, you tell them their sin. But you can't live in a goddamn glass house and throw stones. Okay? Now listen to the hypocrisy of this shit. And how is he looking this man in the eye? I don't know.
With Leviticus 19 and 17. So what would be your insight to why there's this friction and maybe what we can do to try to put a squash to it?
Okay.
He said put a squash to it. A squash to what? I'm gonna let y'all listen to this shit, but a squash to what? I have no issue with HOI. I have no issue with nobody in that camp. We took issue with a goddamn pedophile, and they're not gonna mention the shit out of 2 hours. We took issue with that. We took issue with a man trying to fuck with somebody else's wife. Right? Let's go.
I'm gonna answer your last question first. You know, to my understanding and what I see and me knowing the brothers, I don't think there's nothing you could do or any of us can do to put a stop to it, because what you're looking at is, you know, these brothers, they don't plan on stopping. This is, you know, this thing is their attention.
You hear this shit? These brothers don't plan on stopping. This is their attention. Well, who in the fuck make videos? Are they not trying to get attention right now? When you go on the street, videoing yourself, are you not trying to get attention? This is a freaking hypocrisy. They not going to stop. But you want attention, you're going to get it now, goddammit. Let's go.
This is where they're getting their attention from. But my take on what's going on is envy. It's vicious envy.
Now, what is the envy about a motherfucker? I got money. I got children. Been married 22 years. I got a roof over my head. I teach the word envy. And here's the thing. When they say words like a person envy and clout chasing, they don't say of what. They just put it out there and hope y'all just suck on it like a faggot. Okay? It's envy. It don't say what the damn envy is. Let's go.
It's an issue with what's going on over here in HOI is exposing what's not going on over there in FOPE.
Now, what the hell is that? They just say shit and don't clarify. The envy is what's going on in HOI and what's not going on in FOP. What the hell is going on? I know one thing is not going on in FOP. We ain't trying to fuck 15-year-olds. I know that. We ain't trying to mess with other men's wives and shit. I know that. So what other shit is it that's going on in HOI that's not going on in FOPE? I know one thing, Yakatars, I ain't talking about you. I'm doing it fucking now because you about to talk about me. I done seen you like 8, 10 times or 12, 20 times maybe in the past 5 years. You ain't had no issue with me and I ain't got nothing with you. Why ain't apply Matthews 18, brother?
I also think that I play a big factor in a lot that's going on.
Now, I love women, okay? Ain't no gay shit in me at all. I don't give a damn who or what another man do with his life, who he go with, who he see, who he play with, who he screw, where he work at. That's not my goddamn issue. My issue is my wife, myself, and my children. I don't give a damn about what another man do in his life or in his walk. Serve the Most High if you don't kick freaking rocks. 5 years, I ain't say shit about this dude. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure y'all realize that I labored with them brothers for 2 years. You know, me and QUNATH, we hung together for 2 years, every day straight. You know.
Now you hear this? This man telling the truth right there. Hung together every day, 2 years freaking straight. Came to my house. Now he said I came to his house. I went in his backyard. I couldn't come in his house. I had to stay in the backyard because he couldn't have company. All right? He came to my house, used my bathroom. When I came to his house, I had to piss outside. And I showed that brother love. And you watch this shit, and I'm not lying. I'm not trying to be big, bad, and bold. When you see me, we can talk about it, or we just keep on moving. I don't have shit against you. I'm trying to figure out where this shit coming from. Yakutas. Where's it coming from? There's no threats or nothing, brother, because we both come from the streets. But according to him, I don't. You're going to see.
Oh, the brother we lived 2 blocks from each other. He used to walk to my house, I used to walk to his house. All day, every day. So I got to know him, he got to know me. I don't think a lot of people that spend time around him really was able to spend time around him like that, to really get to know him. Plus, I'm 46 years old, so I'm not no naive young boy that don't see what's going on.
Right.
Right? And you know, when I got there, you know, I was optimistic.
If a motherfucker optimistic, get the fuck out. Okay? I can show you videos where, and he gonna talk about where another camp turned him down like they was gonna fight him, and I opened my arms. Optimistic? Optimistic? I'm the same motherfucker, Yakutas, that told Anah and SHAM to give you money, which was $700, and I gave you $200, which made $900 fucking dollars. Then you stole $400 more. Optimistic? I had my wife give you 50 one time, 20 one time, and bought your ass some boots. Optimistic? You came to my house and my wife fed you. Optimistic? We smoked weed together, Negro. We broke in houses together. Because you was doing bad, and I ain't had no way to help. Fuck that. I ain't had no way to help you out. So I done everything in my power, even when it came to fucking stealing. And I told everybody I done this, and I repented on that shit. But I felt bad for my brother. Now you're going to talk about shit 5 years ago, and now I'm this badass dude. Let's listen to this shit.
But I also can tell, and it's not putting the brother down, but I can also tell even me coming from where I was coming from, and not really knowing the Bible and the scriptures, that deleted.
Now he just said, I didn't know the Bible in the fucking scriptures. Pardon my language, in the scriptures. I gave this brother paperwork to study on classes. Me and SHAM broke scriptures down to him. This is a lie. Lies. Unbelievable, man.
It was not even on my level.
You hear this shit? My shit was not even on his level, but he still believed Hosea 7:8 talking about skin color. He didn't know the breakdown of the pomegranate. Right? He didn't know the breakdown on Rembrandt or the rape doctrine. Or what about the 144,000 and more? He just said, I even know that his knowledge was not even on his level. Who sound like somebody fucking envy and jealous? Already had a camp. And the elder of that camp. This shit, y'all can tell us, I'm surprised you, bro. I don't have no hatred towards you, but where's this shit coming from? A blind man? God damn, let's go.
You know what I mean? And I knew that, but I stay. I'm a brother. When I make a pact, I'm loyal to my pact.
You hear that shit? He said, I'm a brother that makes a pact. I'm loyal to my pact. Guess what? QUNATH been in one goddamn camp, and that's FOPE, and we don't even call ourselves no camp no more. I'm loyal. I'm dedicated. I stick to with my brothers. You walked away because you got caught stealing. That's why. But you just lied again, Yakutas, my brother. You said you was loyal. Now I gotta come at you like this because you coming on me talking some monkey shit. For what? I don't know. But I know why. People pumped up and shit. Now they want to challenge me. That's all right.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm not a pride problem, brother. I don't deal with pride. You know, I deal.
Hold on. You said, Elder, calm down. No, man. I am calm. This is how I speak. I speak like a goddamn lion. I ain't a pussy cat. And I don't put on fucking a mirage and talk calm and try to talk about somebody like I'm in the spirit. This is my spirit right now. I'm roaring like a goddamn lion. When somebody try to bite me, I bite back. By any means necessary, how they want to cure it, I bite back. All right? That's how I roll out. I'm for my people, and I'm for QUNATH. You bark at me, goddamn it, I'm gonna bark right back at your ass. I got teeth too.
With order, right? So I already knew who I put myself under was not.
Now here we go. He say, already knew who I put myself under was not. Well, for one thing, you should have never come in and putting yourself under a goddamn man. I ain't a no man on this planet. That's the problem. Everybody talk about under something. This ain't no goddamn fraternity or damn gang. A gang. I'm under the Most High in this son, YAHAWASHI, not a man on this planet. So are you under sabak? I don't put myself under no man that's walking. So if you came in with that attitude, you put yourself under me. Don't do that shit. Only person that's under and over me and really under me is my woman. That's the only person I want under me. I don't want no man under me. Some bullshit. Let's go, man.
After a second, I seen that. You know what I mean? I could just tell that. Just the way things was moving, I could tell things wasn't really happening. And just listen.
Now, I don't care how many times. I'm going to dissect this shit. If you don't want to watch it, then shalom. How things were moving. I'm going to tell you how things were moving. Everybody was coming to QUNATH house. 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and 70 people at a time with my 2-bedroom apartment, including Yakutas. Right? Everybody was coming. How shit moving? The people you're going to talk about, all of them came to my house, including Yakutas. When we held feast days, holy days, everybody from New York, shit, California, Florida, you name it, was coming to QUNATH house. That's how things were moving, including Yakutas. That's how shit was moving. AOC, Lives Israel, HOI, D-Light of Zion. You name them. They was all coming to QUNATH house. That's how shit was moving. They wasn't coming to Yakutas that knew so much more in the Bible, more than QUNATH, YAHAWAH. That's how shit was moving and still is. I'm not under a man. And I don't want no man under me. Let's go.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm not defecating on FOPE because I love them brothers. You know.
Now let's see. Here come the love, guys. Let's see how much love he got for QUNATH. Here come the love. Let's watch this shit.
Even though they doing some wicked garbage right now.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Now how the fuck you gonna give some comment them? You not shitting on us, but then say we doing some wicked shit. This is a double tongue, a forked tongue. I'm not shitting on you, but even though you're doing some devil wicked shit, what kind of shit is this? Am I crazy? Am I hearing this right? I'm not defecating on them, even though they doing some wicked shit. What the? Man, let's go, man. Hold on. And then he gonna try to switch it up. He gonna make it about QUNATH, but you just said them brothers. So you talking about all the FOPE. Let's go.
This is like, this stuff is at a high level now. But QUNATH been doing this the whole time, man. That's why it's been a lot of people.
Now hold up. Watch this, brothers and sisters. This man been talking for 30 minutes. He said QUNATH been doing this all this time. What? Name one thing he said I did. Name one goddamn thing. This is when people plant seeds. This is the wicked shit. Name one thing that he said I did. Name one thing I did. Did he say what the hell I did? I'm not moving this way up. I just told you what I did. Let's see what I did.
And they've been gone and they've disappeared. A lot of young brothers. You know, a lot of young
now, because young brothers disappeared, it's my fault? It's my fault because somebody want to come in the knowledge and walk away? Because of me? Man, get the hell out of here.
Just wanted to get physical. And I'm pretty sure you see why.
Oh, hold on. He say, now brothers want to get physical. I'm pretty sure you see. And you see why. That man can't see shit. You see this type of conversation they having. He talked to a blind man talking about, I'm sure you see, and you see why. What the hell that man see but what somebody told him? What is this? Why the hell somebody want to get physical with me? Because we called out a pedophile? We ain't talking about Yakutas. The brother that's sitting back there meek and humble, I don't know him. I ain't talking about him. He's a brother to me. I love him. Well, I don't have shit against nobody, HOI. But now you see. What?
Oh, definitely. And
then he said, oh, definitely. Now he lying. He's, oh, definitely. Now y'all believe he see shit? Come on, man.
You know, it's a, I always say that it's okay to disagree. Like, you know, I'm from the mind state that if you're a grown man and you dealing with another grown man and y'all have a disagreement on a belief or something that you think you understand or you think you know, it's okay to disagree. There's, you know what I'm saying, there should be no situation where I have to hate a person because they disagree with my doctrine, or I have to be disrespectful and rude to a person because they disagree with me on some level. And I think in our community, a lot of times when we get into physical altercations, verbal arguments, and altercations and fights and murder and stuff like that, they always start out because we have a problem with being able to agree to disagree in our community. It's like if a person doesn't agree with me or I don't have the facts to back up what I'm saying against this person's argument, then the next step is to insult this person.
Now you heard that? They're going to do exactly what I always tell y'all. What people do is reflect. They try to talk about you, but they talk about themselves. They cannot go against what we saying when we talk about Hosea, right? When we talk about 2nd Esdras. So now they're just making up shit. Now you're going to see how they talk about people want to get physical, maybe kill, and all this other shit. Over because they can't explain what we talk about in the scriptures. Watch. They actually going to be talking about themselves. Listen, brothers and sisters, listen.
Because I don't have facts.
Shalom, Shah.
Insult this person because I can't combat what this person is throwing at me factually. And I think, you know, a lot of that happens in the body of Zion, on social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I think a lot of people take advantage of the truth. Like, you know.
Now you hold on. Well, here come the effing threats. Now he just said, oh, the people can't combat what you saying, right? Now we brought out scriptures. Ain't nobody come back shit yet, right? Almost a year, and he just said when people can't come back to scriptures, then they're going to do exactly what he's about to say. Him and Yakutas, watch.
We deal with, you know, contention in a certain way. We're supposed to be spiritual people, and we're not supposed to be strikers. And I think because certain individuals understand that they go above and beyond crossing the line. You know, you'll say certain things to people that you consider to be in the truth that you wouldn't say to a regular brother on the street.
Now, name one goddamn thing that me or SHAM said to somebody we wasn't saying a freaking face on the street. I haven't called nobody in HOI a faggot. I haven't called nobody in HOI a bitch. Right? I haven't talked about anybody in HOI mother, father, sister, right? Wife. We haven't done none of that. But they're going to be talking some ghost shit like somebody says something. Listen.
Because you know the repercussions will be different.
And see, you know, that's the issue there. Because, you know, like I said, you know, we done held camp a few times, and I done seen people come up from the street and have issues with us and conflict. And QUNATH shut camp down immediately. Right? I'm talking about being shook.
You hear this shit? Now, anybody in Israel ever been to camp with me, SHAM, and this brother, I shut down camp immediately because of shook. I'm going to tell you why I shut down camp twice. And I only had to do it twice. Well, 3 times. The first time, way before Yakutas came to the truth, right? where the brothers beat the shit out of this white man. And I said, let's go before the police come in, before they lock us up. Okay? The second time, Yahawash wanted to go up this place called Adams Morgan where nobody's there but white people and a few Hispanics. And this brother was sitting up there with a bunch of white people. Yahawash started cussing the brother out, acting freaking crazy. I shut the camp down. I'm like, man, this is not how we're supposed to teach. And then, because him and the other guy told me, man, I'll whip your ass. Yahawash, I said, we're supposed to be teaching the word, not conflict trying to fight somebody. Right? Not Peter trying to cut a goddamn ear off. Right? Ain't nobody but Edomites, so-called Edomites there. So I said, we shutting this shit down. And then Yahawash ended up apologizing. Said, you know what, I was off. We saw the brother one day and say, man, the same brother he was talking shit to, and said, man, I was out of order. I was out of line. I shouldn't have came to you like that. Remember that, Yahawash? That's the first time we shut down the camp. Remember that, Yahawash? Because you was going off on the brother, and you had to apologize to the brother because you went off on him. Remember that? The second time we shut down the camp, because you started calling these women all kind of bitches and hoes. And I said, man, I don't operate like that. And I shut the shit down. Not because I was shook. Shook of who and what? I'm from Southeast just like you, my man. And I got love for you. See, they say words, shook. But he won't tell you what. Did somebody smack the shit out of me? Punch me in my face? Say they gonna whip my ass? Told me if I shut the camp down, they can whip my ass at the camp. Now, I can show you shook, Yahawash, when Debo was getting in your goddamn face and Lord, what's the guy name? Abaya had to step in front of Debo. And you picked up the staff. Debo ain't had shit. And he stood up to protect you. And everybody was saying he looked shook. I said, no, Yahawash wasn't shook. But now you want to talk about me being shook? Another man ain't never had to step in front of me to protect me from another man. Ever. And the video was out there. Where Abaya's 5'2" or 3 and stood in front of a dude that's 6'5". And you told him to stand in front of the dude. You said, hey, stand in front of this guy. You told him that. Or what about Yahawash when I think y'all was out there on Pennsylvania Avenue. Think I forgot about that video? Where another dude had the liquor bottle and was talking shit and y'all thought he had a gun and you walked away around the corner and called Popo? And the police came and locked him up. The police started pulling up because you kept looking to the street looking for the police. I'm going to find the video if I can. Where the police, you looking around and they police pulled up and you pointed to the guy. And then once the police took him away, you started talking shit. But QUNATH shook. The video's out there, I'm not lying. The brother that's behind you, he's your own witness. And the Most High is his witness. That you walked away from the camp and called the police on the guy. Abaya, 5'2", you told him to get in front of Debo for you. But I was shook. Let's go.
He was shut camp. I done watched that man shut camp down at least 3 to 4 times. Immediately, when people got a problem with him.
You hear that shit? That's a fucking lie. Immediately, everybody that's seen FOPE out there teaching and a problem with somebody and I shut down camp. Now you just lying, my bro. Why? I know why. Because Yahawash been lifting weights, probably practicing boxing, and now he want to challenge QUNATH. And I ain't for it, brother. I don't want to fight you or anything. But I know game. I recognize the shit, player. I recognize it. This is why you did it like this instead of calling me. You got my number. Right? But you ain't do that. You ain't apply Matthews 18, did you? Nope. You want to make a video with the blind man. Ain't that some shit? Let's go.
With what we was teaching or what we said.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, like, it's crazy because, you know, like I said, all of the stuff you saying now, you scared of people in the street, but
I'm scared of motherfuckers in the street. See the look on his face right there? I'm scared of people in the street. He want me or trying to tempt other people. He talking about how people want to fight. That's them. He want to do this shit. I'm scared of people in the street. Okay, I'm scared of everybody, nigga. I ain't falling for it. I done had camp with AOC, Lions of Israel, HOI, way before you came around, 14th Street Israelites, many other camps. I ain't never been afraid of anything. On 44th, with your Sabak and protected him from people trying to whip his ass, but now I'm afraid. Now I'm afraid of people on the street. Where this shit coming from? Where's this proof on any of this shit? Where's this coming from? I just seen this brother talk to him on how many times last 5 years. Where's this shit coming from, Yakutas? I know where it's coming from. You got some type of shit personal inside with me. So when you see me, brother, don't say shit, don't shalom me, and please don't come to me.
Oh, me.
No, it's good. This some shit. You just saw my son not too long ago. Hey, speak to him. Now you got shit to talk about me? I'm a coward in the street? What kind of bullshit is this, man? Let's go, man.
Take brothers for granted in this walk.
Now, I'm taking brothers for granted this walk. Like I said, name one thing why I said call somebody a bitch ass or a faggot. All the shit. There's only one nigga I call a faggot. And I saw him last week. And he ain't had no smoke coming toward me. I ain't never talk about you, Yakutas. Or call you out your name. I named you Yakutas. Your first cat was FOPE. You came to my home, I fed you, nigga. We smoked J's together.
Right here with me.
With my son. What's up with that, player? We broke bread. We done some gangster shit. Come on, man. Stop it, man. That's why I repented from that. You still in the world, my man. You still in the world.
And brothers that's in this walk, most of them not far removed from where they just came from.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a definite point because everybody's not on the same level in their walk. And everybody's spirituality level is different.
And here come the threats.
You might have a brother that's been in this truth 5, 6, 7 years, and their level of tolerance and patience is different than the brother that just came in off the streets that's just getting in the truth. So yeah, I could definitely understand where, you know, some brothers, it'll be way more easy for them to get carnal and go upside.
Now, it's very easy for a nigga to get carnal and go upside somebody's head. What kind of talk are these guys doing? What kind of talk are these guys doing? So if your camp is carnal because you got brothers through 4 or 5 years and they still carnal, what's going on here? These are the threats that they send us subliminally. But I see the shit. I see it. And I'm not, man, okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, and Chief even made sure, he put on his channel. Let's go.
Then it would be for other brothers, you know what I'm saying, that been in the truth longer. So yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying.
Listen.
Plus, you know, people got friends and family members.
Here go the subliminal threats. People got friends and family members. That means watch out, because I got family members and friends, right? This that psychology shit they trying to use, these small threats, right? And it's hold on, it's a fear tactic. I ain't afraid of shit, okay? And I ain't making no threats. I don't want no smoke. But I see this shit, man. You supposed to be in the spirit, not no gangster shit. And this the type of shit to try to scare people away, man. I'm not on that level, brother. That's my past life. But listen to these subliminal threats that they doing.
I don't like stuff that's going on. This is just something personal. I can, because it's an example. Like, I got friends that I grew up with. You know, I ain't going to involve my family in this. Family is family. Family going to go 100 miles with you. But I even got people, you know, that I'm not even living the life no more. But I got people like, you know, Biff, if you got issues, you know, and I'm like, nah, these are my brothers. And so,
you see, you hear that shit? If you got issues, that's to say, yeah, nigga, I got people, if I got issues, they gonna deal with you. I'm about to hear that bullshit. And it might be real. I don't give a fuck, because I ain't saying shit about you personally. You did some shit. I don't know where this shit coming from. And hear the dumb shit. You put the shit on video. Everybody got family. Everybody got an asshole. I mean, this is some retarded stuff, man. This go to show you, Biff, Yakutas, Martin, you not in the spirit, brother. Why are you talking about who you got in your family that will look out for you? Then you're going to say, that's a threat. well, I let them know they my brothers. Basically like I'm saving your ass, nigga. Man, stop it, man. Stop it. This shit ain't cool. And I hope people can see through this shit. You got gray hairs on your face just like me. And look how you talking, brother. Look how you talking.
Well, look, you live in that. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I see something, I don't want to hear that. You live in that. So when I hear stuff like that.
You hear that? He's saying, yeah, Biff or Yakatars, you live in that. If I see something, it's going to be popping. So what he's saying is, if his family, anybody else sees something, it's going to be on and popping. Even though he may be trying to save somebody else. Most likely because they talk about QUNATH. Okay.
People, I put that on everybody. And what I'm saying is every man should not be underestimated. Right. If my peoples can do that with me, all these brothers in the truth probably got worse people than mine and friends than mine. Right. You feel me? So that's where I put that at. And if you want to play with brothers, you want to play with brothers because they got the word of God, you a clown.
Now you heard that? Now they just talking shit like somebody saying something about it. If you want to play with brothers because they got the word of God, they got the word of God. You want to play with brothers, you a clown. Heaven said one thing that I said about him or the blind man. Heaven said one thing that I did to him personally or the blind man. Heaven said one thing I did to anybody at HOI personally, him or the blind man. But now, subliminal threats. Let's go.
Serious crime. And you listen, you asking for somebody to put their head to bed.
Now you heard that shit? Now that's a death threat. The nigga just said you asking for somebody to put that head to bed. You see that shit? The nigga just threatened to kill me. He said you asking for somebody to put that head to bed. I'm gonna wind this shit back. Hey, yo, come here. Come here, man. Come here. Come here. Don't say shit. Come here. Come here. Don't say nothing, because I want y'all to hear this shit right here. Because I just caught this. Don't say shit. Listen to this right here. This man just said, don't open your mouths. This man just said that I'm threatening for somebody to put my head to bed. That means kill. Listen to shit.
Living in life no more.
Watch this.
But I got people like, you know, Biff, if you got issues, you know, and I'm like, nah, these are my brothers. And so, look, you live in that. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I see something,
they said you live in that. If I see something, it don't matter. What?
Hear that. You live in that. So when I hear stuff like that from my peoples, I put that on everybody. And what I'm saying is every man should not be underestimated.
He's talking in
If my peoples can do that with me, all these brothers in the truth probably got worse people than mine and friends than mine. Right. You feel me? So that's where I put that at. And if you want to play with brothers, you want to play with brothers because they got the word of God, you a clown.
Listen.
You a serious clown.
Listen.
And you asking for somebody to put their head to bed.
Now what the fuck did that mean? Put that head to bed mean you ask for somebody to kill you. That's what he just said out of his own goddamn mouth. That's what he just said out of his own mouth. You asking for somebody. Now I'm going to tell you, gangsters don't talk like that. They just do it. But I just want everybody to see who you're following. He won't talk against me, right? Let the blind man put the batteries in your back, Yakatars. You just threatened my life, bro. You just said, I'm asking for somebody to put my head to bed. That's saying death. See, I ain't catch the first time, now I just caught that shit. That means death. Listen.
Because, like I said, brother, most of the time you got women and you got young brothers get played with. I done seen a few young brothers get left this truth. And like, I'm going to see Slim.
Now, what he's talking about, Slim is me. It's a brother a while back that I'm sure Yakatars put batteries in his back, said he want to do something to me. For what? I have no clue. See Slim, 5 years ago. I don't know where this shit coming from. But now, okay.
It ain't happened yet.
Yeah.
I had to kind of like, and listen, this got to come out. The reason why I'm talking about this, because this got to come out.
This shit, where's this coming from?
Out, you know, a lot of people online watching this folly happen, and they think this stuff is just hunky-dory. When a lot of stuff behind this is serious behind the scenes.
Right.
This stuff is serious, man.
Yeah, and
hey, look, ain't shit behind the scenes. I'm living my life, running my business, and everybody else at FOPE in Israel. I don't know what the fuck going with these guys here. Now these guys talking about killing QUNATH. No, you ain't gotta say shit, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I don't want you to make no threats, anything. Anything go down, just go down. Don't say shit. Let's listen.
And it's important to understand that, you know, it's a lot of people, not just, you know, brothers in FOPE, you know, in general. I come across a lot of different stuff on Facebook and YouTube, and you see a lot.
I gotta say this real quick, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Unfortunately, Yahawash, you got the goddamn devil in your paradigm, bro. This is a blind man, man. Tell me he come across shit. This man only come across what somebody telling him to look at. This man cannot go on YouTube and see what button to press. See, now I'm exposed the blind man. Because I recorded your ass when you called me up 7 o'clock in the morning talking shit. I'm gonna see this nigga. Right? I saw this. I recorded this shit. Right? And everything you see it. Right? Even about your own brothers. Right? Now, Yahawash, you letting this brother, man, look at this shit. Trance type shit.
A lot of showboating and trying to expose. It's like WWF shit. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of wrestling or something. Everybody's, you know, just getting out there trying to put each other down and trying to tear each other down. And like, you know, for a person that's just coming to the truth, it can be discouraging.
I'm gonna let y'all hear the recording I had with this blind man, right, calling me up early morning trying to defend a pedophile. I wasn't gonna do it, but now I'm gonna do it.
You first come into this truth, you be like, oh yes, I'm finally gonna get some real brotherly love, some real sisterly love, some real fellowship. And then you get up in here and you feel like brothers is acting like a bunch of gangbangers and, you know what I'm saying, backstabbing each other and tearing each other down. It gets to the point where you don't even know who to trust.
Damn, Yahawash, you could have called me up. I didn't know you felt that way.
These dudes, they be soft. Because, you know, real man ain't gonna play with another man. You're not gonna come out and just be scandalized. As quick as we kill each other in the street, you're not gonna come out and scandalize no other man and then hide behind, well, brother, you know you supposed to be, see?
You know what the word scandal means? Scandal, right? Or, not the word scandal, what's that word I'm looking for? Damn, I can't think of what I'm looking for. It's to make up lies on people, right? We haven't lied on anyone. Anyone. We haven't lied on Sabak. We haven't lied on the other guy. We even stopped talking about the pedophile. And I'm just trying to figure out, these guys just talking and not saying anything plain. Nothing plain. This is crazy, man.
He violent.
That brother's a striker.
Nigga, my wife and kids watching you do all this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Now watch this. He said, oh, people gonna complain about he's violent. Then he said, man, my wife and children watching all this. But then at the same time, you're gonna see later on in this conversation, he gonna say how brothers try to use their wife and kids. Now he just used it, but when somebody else try to use their wife and kids, he's against it. This is the hypocrisy. Listen.
What you think? So every time that somebody say something about you, you start bringing your wife and kids and your whole
just that damn quick. Just that damn quick, he switched it up. What happened, sister? This brother made a video. They talk about me for what? I don't know. This brother I don't have no beef with. I've been talking to him good for the past 5-6 years. I just tried to call him just now. I have no idea why this brother lying on me and just making shit up and not even saying exactly what I did to harm him or the blind man. This is just, I know what it is. They mad because they can't understand the scriptures that we bringing out, and now they mad. That's all it is.
Just say again, this brother threatened me, and I need to call the police, and you want to signify. You want to signify. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no brother over here at FOP ever said they want to call the police. Now they just clowning. He said, we clowns. Ain't nobody said they going to call the police. For what? Ain't nobody done to me to want me to call the police. You ain't breaking my house. Fuck I'm calling the police for. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is some...
Scandalizing people you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if these people even got family members in your area.
There go another threat. You don't know if they got family members in your area. And scandalizing what people? Who are these people that QUNATH is scandalizing? Or FOPE is scandalizing? Who are these people? I don't understand. Right, Kahan, you an FOPE. Who the hell are we scandalizing? They talk about clout chasing. This is clout chasing right here. Let's go.
We gotta stop. We gotta start realizing the type of brothers we dealing with. And for me, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think that brother was never in the truth.
Now he just said, let me tell you, I don't think that brother was ever in the truth. What is the truth? But he come be a part of FOPE. He don't think I was ever in the truth. Why was he with me for 2 whole years? Why'd he take money from us? Why'd he steal money from us? Why you come to my house, Yakata, if you didn't think I was in the truth? Why you let me take you out to eat on Pennsylvania Avenue with me and my wife and my children, Yakatas? Why you let me take you out to eat if you didn't think I was never in the truth, Yakatas? Why you allow me to have my wife buy you a pair of boots, Yakatas? Huh? And I ain't never bring this shit up. But I'm trying to figure, why you talking about me now? For 5 years, I ain't say shit. And we always saw each other on the street. I mean, we shalom each other. Hey, what's up, brother? Blah. Now you on here talking about me because the blind man that put a battery in your back. What the fuck? What did I do to you, bro? I invited you to my home. I named you Yakatas. FOP is the first camp you was in. We showed you love. Now you don't think I was ever in the truth. God damn.
I'm going to tell you who used to hold down FOPE.
Now here come the ass kissing. I'm going to tell you who used to hold down FOPE. And I'm sure SHAM will do a follow-up. He's going to tell you who held it down. Not me or SHAM. The Most High held it down.
For real. It was SHAM. SHAM was the one who was doing the teaching. SHAM was the one doing... When I was there, the brother didn't teach one class.
Y'all hear this shit? This man just fucking lied. I taught 98% of the classes. I didn't teach, he just said I didn't teach one class. Right now, you can go on FOPE class Israelites. It's still on YouTube. And we got many videos I done took down we can put back up. This the man didn't do one class. I had him, he was going to rebuke one brother, and I gave him the scriptures to do that. What is wrong with you, brother? Yakatars. Right, it's the brother said this video's 2013 with QUNATH teaching. What the F? He said this brother didn't teach one class. Oh, and guess what? Where did you have to go to get that class that I didn't teach? At my home. In my house. In my living room. God damn, this is crazy, man.
Not one class.
There you go again, not one class. Just go look up, just type in QUNATH, FOPE Israelites, and look all the classes that I'm teaching where he's reading. Where I'm teaching a class and he's reading. Oh, but now he's going to say, I'm coming at him. He's going to try to say I'm coming on some carnal shit. Watch if he respond. Man, let's go.
Right? And always had brothers and sisters at his house. Never class.
You hear this shit? Always had brothers and sisters at his house. Never a class. This is a bold-faced lie. And look how he's sitting up there all innocent and shit. You lying, Yakatars. Now, I'm not coming at you. You made this video about me. With the blind man. Like I said, the blind leading the blind. Videos all over YouTube. Where QUNATH leading classes, SHAM and QUNATH teaching classes together. What the fuck? Every idle word that come out your mouth, you shall be judged. Let's go.
And you know, and the brother erased a lot of stuff where you can go back and see what his past was.
Hold the fuck up. He said the brother erased a lot of stuff so, so I could see what my past was. Please tell everybody. And he ain't gonna tell it because he don't know what the fuck he talking. Past? What videos of my past that I'm hiding? Please tell it. In the next video, tell it all and bring it out. But I'm envy, jealousy, and clout chasing. This shit is crazy. Yahawash, what is wrong with you, bro? What the hell I do to you, man? What did I do to you, bro? F and A, hold on. F and A.
You will see no evidence of him teaching. You'll see no evidence of him edifying.
You'll see no evidence of him teaching. No evidence of him edifying. I taught years ago teaching, and goddamn it, right now I'm still edifying, waking people up out of that false doctrine, 12 tribe chart that you said these other people are Israel. In fact, I guarantee you this, Yahawash. Even the so-called Hispanics, even though some of them got beef with me and some don't, they'll tell you a freaking lie. I'm not teaching. I've been in the street teaching. You was in the street reading for me, teaching on the streets and in my home. What kind of bullshit are you talking, bro? I ain't gonna keep this video up for so long. I'm gonna let me share it on YouTube. Let me erase this shit. Because I don't want to keep embarrass you like this. This shit is embarrassing. Every video that I've been doing, I've been teaching. Where y'all teaching classes at? How many? Do you got 20? Do you even have 15 classes showing Yahawash breaking down the scriptures? But I bet you got a lot of them out there you teaching calling the white man the devil. And that's about it. And call women bitches and hoes. That's about it. And calling men effeminate. That's about it. I know all you got out there is, who are we? We are the Hebrew Israelites. And you so-called blacks and Hispanics are God-chosen people. What else you got? We know that shit. What else?
You just, you know, the brother act like a queen.
Now I'm a fucking queen. Now people talk about talk shit in people's face. I ain't never called that man out his name. That man has seen me, I don't know how many times in the past 5-6 years. He ain't never called me a fucking queen. I ain't never called this man a queen. I ain't never called this man out his name. But he ain't fucking ever, ain't freaking ever called me that in my goddamn face. Ever. What, I'm a fucking queen, dude? Why you said the blind man putting a spell on your ass? Stop looking in his eyes. He don't see you. But now I'm a effing queen.
I ride the bus. I'm gonna see you.
This is some crazy shit. This is some crazy shit. I'm not even gonna go into some shit because man, let's go, man. Listen to this shit.
And like everybody need to be like subservient to him. He loved man. He loved to have men lapdog.
You hear this shit? Now I love. Why he tell me this shit? Now I love to have men lapdogging me. But who you see teaching all the time in their videos? Yahawash. But now I'm a queen, and I like for men to lapdog me. I ain't no fucking faggot. This is unbelievable, bro. I can't believe you. But I know why. I know why he's doing this, Israel. Yahawash been lifting weights. Yahawash been practicing boxing. So now he want QUNATH to jump out there. That's all that shit is. And Yahawash want to clout chase now. I ain't say shit about you, bro. And you ain't bring up one charge you could prove. Show me why I want men lapdogging me. Show me how I'm a fucking queen. Ain't no, are you serious? I name you. You my Yakutas. I said, when you and I had that little beef 5 years ago, I said, I gave you that name, take it away. You was like, oh, see? AOC my witness. It says I'm such a fucking queen and a lapdog. The name that I gave you, Yakutas, erase that shit. The queen gave it to you, nigga. Erase it. I ain't got nothing against you, bro. What's your problem with me? What's your problem with me, my man? Hold on, I'm glad I thought about this shit. I'm a fucking queen, right? But I'm the same goddamn queen that you calling. Went to court with you when you fight for custody of your children, nigga. And I had other brothers go with me. And I still in the courtroom for you. And I fucking testified for you. Remember that queen shit? You remember that shit? Where I testified for you in court, saying how a good father you is? You remember that, Yakutas? Where I went to court with your ass twice? I had to do that. The fuck you talking about? I went to court with you, nigga. I'm not gonna keep this video up long. Cause now I am getting angry. Cause this shit coming to my mind. But I'm a fucking queen.
Love that. Love to have men like, you know, and that's why I tell people all the time, I'm not an elder. I'm not an elder. And, you know, like you said, I've been putting work on the streets for years. I don't look at it like that.
What the hell is putting work on the goddamn street? Calling women bitches and hoes? Telling the white man he's a devil? Huh? Fuck out of here.
I'm a little boy. I'm still wet behind the ears. I'm just getting out there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what, King? I mean, I appreciate your humility and everything, but you know, if you've been out there for more than 5 years putting in some work on these streets in this Babylonian system, then that deserves to be, you know, that's not something that you just wink an eye at. You know what I'm saying? Because when you out there in them streets, on them highways and byways, I don't care if you only did it for 1 year.
Nigga, don't wink your blind ass out, bitch. Now I'm calling you out your name. Blind man, see me talking shit. I'm gonna play a video. Hold on. Israel, when I finish, I can't do it on my phone. I'm gonna play the recording of this blind man, right? Selling his own brothers out. Yeah, I recorded your blind ass. Selling your own brothers out. And some say, record this nigga calling you QUNATH 7, 8 o'clock in the goddamn morning trying to defend a pedophile. Then after we start talking, the same niggas you sitting with, you was selling them out.
How you shake my hand talking to my father?
You see that shit? Then y'all tell you shake my son's hands and they would talk shit about me. And I ain't done shit to you, bro. I'm a queen. God damn. Remember the police came down to your house? I was there. And I was there to back the motherfuckers up off you. There with you and your son, my man. When you called, remember this, Yakutas, the queen? When you called me and my cousin, because you was about to fight this dude, and we ran down the alley to help you out? Who you called? The queen. You called QUNATH. And me and my cousin ran down there with some fucking poles in our hand to help you fight. Remember that shit? Say I'm lying. God damn. The fuck out of here, my man. I can't believe you, Yakutas.
You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. So every day that you risk in your life and your freedom is worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
where was this motherfucker that's blind talking about he appreciate you? Was he there with you when I was trying to help you get bread? When you was living in the basement with your grandmother? and I ain't had no more money to give you, and you said, man, I know some vacant homes, we get some carpet out, and you and I went there and got the carpet out the goddamn houses, this you and the queen, nigga, and the police came, and we took the shit, ran through the sticker brows, cut ourselves all up. What the fuck? Remember that shit? Talk about some real shit. Remember the shit we went and took the AC units and shit, my man? When we was doing some gangster shit back in the day? Fuck out of here, man. But you with the blind man. And I ain't mad because you went with HOI. Go ahead. The devil follow the devil, nigga. I'm making a fucking shirt. QUNATH is YAHAWASHI. I gave you that goddamn name. That's my shit. And I got love for you. Why you talking about me, bro? What the fuck I do to you? Fuck I do to you, man. Let this shit play, man.
If it ain't 20 years, I appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure everybody else that see you putting in the
one more thing, let it play. He just said that I like niggas lapdogging me, licking me up. Right now, right? The blind man licking your ass up. I appreciate you. No matter if it's 5 or 20, I appreciate you putting that work out in the street. Watch how he's smiling.
You know what I'm saying? That's real talk.
Look at that shit.
I just praise the Most High for having
lapdogging. Lapdogging.
You know, a lot of people, you know, a lot of people just gone and didn't get shit.
Fuck, you could have came to me one-on-one, bro.
A lot of people I know, you know, they out of here and they ain't never get a whiff of this truth here.
Well,
you know before we move on, so I just wanted to touch. That's why I'm humble when it comes to the word, but go ahead.
Before we move on, because you know I don't want to spend too much time talking about these FOPE right?
So why the fuck is he talking about us then? A blind man never seen nobody in FOPE, and y'all can tell him and look at this man like he can see him. What the shit, man? This shit is crazy.
You know, but the real thing that I was really trying to get at is your perspective on why does it seem like the brother keeps singling out HOI like he does. You know.
Okay, now here come the lies. Like I'm singling out HOI. I ain't singling out the blind man, YAHAWASHI, the guy that's sitting beside him over there that live in DC. I don't know this dude from Adam. I ain't singling him out. We singled out somebody I ain't gonna talk about, a goddamn excuse me, a goddamn child predator. And a goddamn whoremonger sabak. I ain't single YAHAWASHI out. We ain't say shit. All we gonna say, out of everybody, we really respect YAHAWASHI. But goddamn, let's go.
Saying and like what on from your perspective, what is his issue with us? You know what I'm saying, with us.
All right, now look, like my New York brother say, this the mathematics, son. Here go the mathematics, son. All right, now look, I'm gonna tell you for real. From my perspective, the brother kind of always been envious of Zabak and Terah.
Hold the fuck up. Hold on. No, hold on, man. I gotta stop. I'm sorry, brothers. He said, I'm envious of Zabak and Terah. Guess what? Zabak or Terah don't even have a fucking driver's license. Why am I envious of I had a driver's license when I was a teenager. What the hell am I envious of Zabak and Terah about? They don't have a driver's license. Okay? 2, Zabak ain't had a job in 20 fucking years. I'm envious. Terah is overweight. I'm envious. Terah don't know what camp he want to be in, 14th Street or Ride Sabak Penis. Okay? What the hell am I envious about? He's not going to say. He's not going to say, brothers and sisters. They just put shit out there, but I'm going to say it. What?
You know, and also like the other elders, House of David. I've seen a lot of things, you know, because the brother tried to get me to kind of. It was certain things he played people against each other, and he'll have you thinking certain things about people you don't know.
Now hold on, this nigga. What are these certain things that the hell he talking about? He just planting shit and not telling you exactly what the hell. What is he talking about? I'm planting certain things. What are these things? What is the shit? What is you talking about? Name the shit. Say the hell what you gotta say. They doing a lot of talking, they ain't saying shit.
In another state. And you just coming around. So, you know, when I left FOPE, I literally called everybody that I knew, and I just apologized, just in case they looked at me or I was caught up in some garbage. You know what I mean? Because I know it was a lot of garbage that happened. Some things
he left FOPE and tried to get with AOC, and they told him, we're not taking applications. You need to apologize to QUNATH and FOPE for what you did. Facts. Facts.
Summits, and so I just had to, rectify the stuff that I realized that I got myself into. Right. Second of all, I think the beef is because he said it before, like, Zabak, you supposed to be my friend. You got this brother in the camp. I ain't saying this verbatim, but this walk is about gathering your brothers. This ain't a friend thing. Right? So this is that things like that to show you what spirit he in. Right? So
hold the fuck up. I'm sorry, brothers. He said, QUNATH said, Sabak, how you gonna have this brother come to your camp and we supposed to be friends? Well, here's the issue. He gonna bring it up. And he tried to beat me to the punch. This is years ago. I don't know why this guy bring this shit up. This is 23 hours ago. This shit happened 5-6 years ago. I did say to Sabak, because he tried to go to AOC and they said nah. And the reason why they said nah, because he stole money from FOPE. And the scripture say pay it back 7 times 4. And he said I'm gonna pay it back, ain't pay shit back. He ain't pay shit back. So I said, Sabak, you've been laboring with me for years, coming down to my house, looking out for you, everything. This brother stole money from us. He need to rectify that shit. But Sabak had another agenda, and that's to build a camp down here in DC, HOI. I didn't know that at the time. Here we go.
He was upset with Zabak and Tara and them for accepting me into the family after I left FOPE. You know, because some other brothers he lied to. And
there you go. He said I lied to. What the fuck I lie about? SHAM is my witness. And right now he's on vacation. He can tell you. AOC was coming down to Baltimore, and I live in D.C. We supposed to be going to Baltimore to visit them. Yakutas jumped out the car and said, man, I got to go. I went up there, and I said, oh, SHAM, man, we're going to go to, I said, here, take the card, and we're going to get some money for AOC, right? Go buy wine, liquor, whatever we need to do, food. We're going to have a good time. And the goddamn account was empty. And they couldn't find out Yakutas took all the money. Now I'm lying. Shit, man.
Had brothers thinking about me a certain way. And also, you know, when I left, it was, I was messed up, man. I had lost everything before I came into this truth. I had lost my business, my home.
Now he's ready to play poor mouth. Is it my fault that this man lost his business and his home before he met me? He talk about leadership, that I wasn't a leader. Well, everybody was coming to QUNATH house and little school he had downstairs in the basement of an apartment building that could hold 150-some people that held all kind of events. Is it my fault that this man lost his business? Is it my fault that he was living in the basement? And there's nothing wrong with that. That shit happened to people, and I'm not beating them down because that happened. But is it my fault?
Everything, cars, bank froze like $300 and something thousand in my account. I took all my money. So when I came into this truth, I was desolate. I mean, my family had money, but I had to move back in grandma's basement. I'm 40.
Now, I'm not a leader. I'm this, I'm that, I'm a queen. He had to move back in grandma's basement at 40-something. Is that my fucking fault? And we still try to help him out. Is that my fault? Even on the summit, I told brother, I said, Yakutas maybe have some connections. We can all get together and try to get some money so the brother can get a van. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm not lying. I tell you one thing, I'm fucking tired of brothers keep coming to me like I'm weak. I'm telling you right now, I'm tired of it.
Years old, living in my grandmother's basement, right? So,
now hold on, living in his grandma's basement. Why did you call Sabak? We was living in your grandmother's basement. Why you ain't called Torah? We was living in your grandmother's basement. Why you ain't called House of David? We ain't living in your grandmother's basement. Why you ain't called AOC? We was living in your grandmother's basement. Why you ain't called ISPIS-K? You was grandmother's basement. Why you ain't called HOI? Why you ain't called 14th Street? Why you ain't called GOCC? Why you ain't called IUIC? Why you ain't called a comfy camp? Why you ain't called the Muslims? Why you ain't called Egyptologists? Why you ain't called the Christians? Why you ain't called family? But you fucking called us, and now I'm the bad guy? I'm the bad guy, Yakutars?
With them, 2 years, I'm still broke, but I'm in.
Who fucking problem 2 years you still broke? Is that my problem? I had my wife give you money. I had my wife buy you boots. I had Vanna give you 300. I think SHAM 300 to 400. And we took money out the account and gave you. And then you fuck around and stole money after that. 2 years broke? I ain't never been 2 years broke in my life. Ever. And you blaming us for it? Especially QUNATH? Why you ask the brother beside you? Did you know him then? Why you ain't call Mr. Blind Man? He couldn't see you was broke.
The spirit, trying to develop and, do business through my brothers and sisters. Right. With my merchandise there. I was trying to...
Hold on, he just said, now what? I'm not fucking lying. He said through his merchandise then, he was trying to grow in the spirit. I used to walk in the woods with this brother. We used to climb trees and cut roots so he could build a fucking staffs. I used to help him shade a goddamn staffs. Right? No, fuck it. We used to try, I used to go with him to get the goddamn staffs. We walked through the whole community. QUNATH did. I done that shit. Me and another brother gave you money to buy the tools to put the ink and shit on your shirts. Say I'm a fucking lie. You forgot about that, didn't you? I did it. You forgot that shit? The Most High know the truth. Swear on it. We gave you the money for the inks. We gave you the money. In fact, I set you up with another brother, and I'm going to call this black ass over here as a witness. I said, look, this man do work. He do shirts. He gave you 12 fucking shirts to do, and you didn't fucking do it. He got mad at me. He gave you $300 fucking dollars, and you took it. You fucking liar. You took it from him. And he said, this how y'all do business? And I'm going to bring around Israel. I'm not fucking lying. But I know you want to whoop my ass now. I know it now, don't you? But you open your fucking mouth. I ain't say shit about you, bro. But I'm a queen. Right? When you took that fucking money from us, I was knocking the door trying to find out what was good. Not to fight you, trying to find out what was up. And you came to me, QUNATH, can I have the other stats back that I gave you? I said, here, take them back. And you said, you keep this one? I said, yeah. And you said one of them was sentimental to you. And I said, take them back. That's the type of nigga I am. But now I ain't shit.
Do that stuff then. I always did that. Right. So I was trying to implement stuff like that then. And I was trying to do it through the brothers and sisters.
You try to charge a motherfucker $350 for it. I'm going to show you the goddamn staff. Listen, we had an event down in my crib. I said, bro, you try, no, not 350, 100. I said, bro, what you doing? Him and I don't know if y'all can see this shit. Can you see this shit here? This is a staff that he made, right? He put Asher, Ephraim, all that shit on it, right? And he tried to sell the goddamn staff for $150. I said, bro, $150? And then on the fucking staff, he spelled the goddamn name wrong in the goddamn Hebrew. Let me see, can I find the shit? Yeah. He spelled the shit wrong. I don't know if y'all can see it. And somebody pointed out to him. Okay? I know what type of brother I am, man. You gonna talk shit about me. I ain't no queen, I ain't no fucking bitch. Understand that shit. That's real fucking talk. I come from Southeast just like you, my man. Just like fucking you. Thank you. Just, I got it, man.
And like he was, you know, and then like I said, the brother, for the most part, everybody else was supportive. You know, the other brothers.
Everybody, hold on. I want to know who the fuck was supportive. I'm sorry I keep cutting off. I was supportive. Man, let's let this shit play, man. I'm almost out here. I'm sorry.
Supportive, and I don't mean to just what I'm trying to do, but it seemed like a lot of the other brothers was in the spirit. It seemed like this brother was trying to pimp us, like we was exposed or something.
It seemed like I was a fucking hoe.
That's what you feel like.
I seem like I was a fucking hoe. I'm telling niggas, give you money, nigga. You pimping me. You come to my house. Let's go.
So,
tomorrow,
something transpired, and I was running a so-called donation account. Right?
I trusted this nigga to run the fucking account.
At the end, and I took $200, which was like.
He said, I took $200. Now, he gonna act like it's all good. He fucking took money from his brother after we already gave him money. But he rolled in the spirit, huh? He just fucking admitted that he stole.
Had money in there. Took the $200 out. And it was something I used. It was a vindictive thing I did. Right? It was a vindictive thing.
He's laughing about it.
And I took the $200 because I'm like, I figure I'm doing all of this work with the camp.
What fucking work is he doing with the camp? What? Did he mention any work that he doing with the camp? So instead of coming to your brother and say, I need some more money, you steal it.
Taking this day to day. So like I'm telling you this and I'm not justifying what I did on principality status.
He just justified it.
Right? So it was me being on my, man, fuck that, I'm taking this.
Now he being hard. Now I'm being on my, yeah man, fuck that, I'm taking this. Okay. Fuck that, I'm taking this. Okay, player. Okay, you took it. Got you.
See me starving, nigga, I'm taking this and F y'all. Not F y'all, but you know what I'm saying? But
no, that's what he just said. I'm taking it, F y'all. That's exactly what he just said. Y'all just heard it. Yeah, I'm taking this now, F y'all. But I'm the bad guy. See how they buried themselves? Yeah, I'm taking this, F y'all. After we already gave him 900. And it was 400 he took, not 2. Woo, okay, champ.
Yeah. Right. So it was $200, and I started realizing the brother really wasn't trying to move in a certain direction. He wasn't really worried about me getting myself, you know.
Why the fuck am I gonna be worried about another man trying to get himself? He just said 2 years he in the same predicament. I wasn't really worried about him. He ain't my woman. What the fuck? Who's the queen? Why should I be worried about another man with grown children? He just said, well, he ain't really worried about me. What the hell am I be worried about him for? And he still, this shit, this is hilarious, man. Let's go.
Yeah, well, so I keep pushing the word. You know, just me feeding my children, and he wanted to keep me like.
Why the fuck and I need to worry about him feeding his children? You hear this shit? But he keep on saying this, y'all. He keep on, but he ain't saying shit. He keep on moving his hands. Remember the scripture tell you about a man talking with his hands. I'm gonna wind this shit back and let it play. Listen to this shit.
Money, right? So it was me being on my, man, fuck that, I'm taking this. And you gonna leave me starving, nigga, I'm taking this and F y'all.
I'm gonna leave him starving.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Right.
So it was $200, and I started realizing the brother really wasn't trying to move in a certain direction.
What direction?
He wasn't really worried about me getting myself.
Now hold on.
You know,
now he get mad. I don't give a fuck what he say. I'm not gay, nigga. What direction do I need to move in? I mean, I want to know. I see he not moving in a certain direction. What? Take care of you, Ak? Pay your bills, Ak? Get you out of a 2-year unemployment, Ak? What direction that I need to be moving in? Real talk, bro. What fucking direction do I need to move in, Ak? What the fuck? Let's go.
Together, so I keep pushing the word. You know, just me feeding my children. He wanted to keep me like really like lacking. So
I want to keep a grown ass man lacking. How? What the? Did he tell you how I'm keeping him lacking? You see this shit? And he talking to the blind man like he can see. You see? Look at this shit. Cuz sitting in the background like, man, this some crazy cat shit here. This is some crazy. He talking with his hands like, what am I supposed to do, Yuck Charles? What am I supposed to do? I can really say some funny shit, but I'm gonna let you do the shit. I'm gonna let you make the shit funny.
You know, people when they keep you like a pimp, you can't feed your hoe too much. They got to you spoon feed them, and they got to count on you and be all
He said you can't feed your hoe too much. They got to count on you. So now he just called himself a hoe. I didn't do it. Now he said I'm pimping him. Look, a pimp get money from his bitches. You ain't gave me shit, Negro. And anything you was pimping me, bro. You ain't give me shit. And hoes steal. Okay? And with hoes steal, if I'm a pimp, then I should have whipped your ass, but I didn't. I'm not a pimp. If a hoe don't bring the money back, they get their ass whipped. I didn't do that. I'm not a pimp. I mean, this is crazy, bro. I don't have nothing against you, but I can't believe this. You sitting there talking with your hand, talking about, what the fuck? Don't nobody know the hell you saying, bro. You justifying you stealing money. I'm not following in the way you wanted me to follow it. What? This is some crazy cat doo-doo stinking blind man shit.
whatever upon you, right?
You just basically got street on the nigga, basically.
Now you hear that? You hear the blind man put the battery in his back? You basically got street on the nigga. Look, and the blind man looked at him because he could hear like he looked at him. He just put a major battery in your back, Yakatas. He said, basically, you just got street on a nigga. But they in the truth. House of Israel. They in the truth. The blind man said, basically, you just got street on a nigga. And you going for this shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so I said, you know, you were gonna use the money for something else, and I'm like, man, you know what? This man, y'all ain't looking like for who hold this shit down. Let me.
You hear this shit? You gonna keep the money for something else. The money for something else was for AOC. I said, bro, this money for AOC. We already gave you 900. Then they say, oh, you gonna keep the shit for something else? Brother, look out for motherfuckers that's holding it down. What are you holding down? Many brothers in the camp holding shit down. Look at the smile on his face. He think this shit funny. You see this? So he just, like he said, just took the nigga shit. I hear you.
Fuck that.
Hear that? Fuck that. You see that? But he apologized. AOC was there. QUNATH, I'm sorry for taking the money. My bad. Now he bragging on it. You see the smile? Fuck that. You see that? You see that? I just took the money. Fuck that. You see it, Israel? But it's not, but QUNATH clout chasing, right? You see that? Fuck that. You see that?
I just took the 200.
I just took the 200. Fuck that. I just took it. I ain't asked for it. I ain't saying I borrowed it. I just took it. I said, fuck that. You see it, Israel? But here's the thing about it, player. Here's the thing about QUNATH. Here's the thing about QUNATH, bro. I ain't never had to take shit. No, fuck that. I ain't never had to take shit from no motherfucking body, player. You see this shit right here? This how I ball, right? And that's how I roll. Because I work for my shit. I don't need no man to buy me shit, right? If somebody want to give me some, all praise. But I don't need no man to do shit for me, right? If I'm in the fucking basement, I'm gonna get on my own fucking 10 toes and get myself out the basement. I ain't gonna look for no man to do shit for me. Understand that. I ain't gonna need no man to do shit for me. I ain't gonna take another man's money. And taking something from somebody, you go in their face and take out their fucking pocket with your hands, nigga. With your fists. Not sneak and take it. Not sneak and take it. And let them find out about it later on. And then apologize about it later on. If I take something from you, I'm like, fuck you, nigga, I took your money. Look at the blind man. The man in the back like, man, I can't believe what I'm hearing.
And I literally used that 200 to eat for the next couple of weeks or so. It wasn't like a carnal thing. I took the 200 for.
He said it wasn't like a carnal thing that I took the money for. Now he justified. I use that literally like to eat. Who in the fuck problem is that? You 40-something years old. You can't feed yourself, so you take from your own brother. If you do, then give it back. Sure, say if you're hungry, okay, eat. All you do is ask. We already fed you before. God damn. So now he tried. The scripture talk about how the wicked try to make the just wicked, and they turn the wicked into the just. I wouldn't even think about you, brother. Somebody put this video, somebody look at this. I couldn't believe it. I just tried to call him twice. I ain't gonna try to call you no more. That's it.
So he that was after I left. He used that with the brothers, like to call around, telling him I'm a thief. I'm this, I'm that. So he tried to scandalize me through Israel with.
Now scandalize. What's that word you use? It's like lying. I'm not fucking lying, brother. You just admitted you stole the money. I didn't use shit. Brothers AOC called me. Say, what up, man? Yakutas say leave FOPE. What's the deal? I said, bro, well, he stole money from us. That's why he left. They said, what? I said, yeah. I ain't scandalized. They asked me the fucking question. Sabak asked me, and I told him. I ain't called him and say shit. They called, and I told him what the fuck you did. Sabak the only one that accepted you because he accepted all guys who are thieves and robbers and all that shit. Just like a weak Ephraim. And yourself, obviously. And I ain't had nothing against you. I'm surprised you talking shit about me now. Yeah.
That and tried to make Israel not deal with me.
Right.
So I got out and I started traveling around Israel. And whenever people ask me about the situation, I told them the same story. I told them what I did with the money, why I did it, and I ain't gonna tell the intimate story because it involves somebody else in the other camp.
Right.
Right. So from that.
Okay, Israel, I'm sorry. We just had a storm warning, so I'm about to take this back a hair. Please forgive me. Is it still playing? Oh, it's buffering. Yeah, it's playing. Hold on, I'm gonna take it back a hair. Because here goes some more lies going to come up.
I did it. And I ain't going to tell the intimate story because it involves somebody else in the other camp.
Right.
Right? So, from that, Israel didn't buy that. Brothers start scandalizing me, doing lies.
That's a fucking lie. We done one lie, the man came up to our house and approached another brother, not me. First thing he did, he came out and said, QUNATH, I ain't got nothing against you. Nothing against you, QUNATH. He was talking about another brother. That's that, bro. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like.
Okay.
And if the back up 2000, was it 14?
Y'all heard what it said? It's 2020. This man talking about some shit in 2014.
6 years ago.
6 fucking years. Like I said, 5 years ago, man. I thought we was good. We done chopped it up in every goddamn thing. What's going on with the brain? That song is right. Insane in the goddamn membrane. Let's go.
For in Nicholas bookstore with AOC.
Check this out.
Right? Right. Me, QUNATH wife, and his cousin. So we up New York.
Now guess how he got? We paid his way to New York. We paid his way up there. Me, my wife, him, and my cousin. My wife is my wife. My cousin is my cousin. And I took Yakutas, who's not a relative, because I thought he was my man. We was good like that. And I paid his way up there. And back. I paid his way up there and back. But look at the appreciation of this shit. Look at this shit.
AOC.
To see an AOC. He never met AOC in his goddamn life and embarrassed himself on the podium. Made me get up and leave. And AOC is my freaking witness. And I'm going to call him out on to tell the goddamn truth.
Israel didn't know we was up in New York. We holding the Feast of Purim with AOC. So we come out. A lot of times the bus, if you got certain bus you got, the bus cut off at a certain time and don't come back to 7:30. Right? So that's the bus we had. we had to get to the bus.
Now, guess what he's doing, Israel? He's going to expose Sabak. Not me. He's going to expose Sabak. And I'm just going to go ahead and land me back on it. Since you brought it out, you're going to expose Sabak, and I'm going to finish the shit. Here we go.
We got to wait, what, 8 hours for this bus now. It's 11 o'clock. The bus cut off. We got to find out a way to wait for this bus.
Right.
AOC, every time we came up there with him.
Now, hold on. You was a, bruh. He said every time we came up there with them, the COC, he got to say something. He never in his life went to AOC. That was the first time he ever went up to New York with me to see AOC. He talking about some every time we went up there. He never been up there with me or any other camp to New York to see any camp. I introduced him to these camps. I introduced him to AOC. I introduced him to Alliance Israel. I introduced him to HOI. I introduced him to all these camps and brothers. He knew nobody. I introduced him. Now, I'm going to wind this shit back. This brother just said,
look,
he just said every time we go up. He ain't never been up there, ever. Say I'm lying. Now, your own brothers in your camp, if they agree with you, then they the devil the Bible speak of too.
Holding the Feast of Purim with AOC. We come out, a lot of times the bus, if you got certain bus you got, the bus cut off at a certain time and don't come back to 7:30, right? So that's the bus we had. We had to get to the bus. We got to wait, what, 8 hours for this bus now. It's 11 o'clock, the bus cut off. We got to find out a way to wait for this bus.
Right.
AOC, every time we came up there with them, they'd stay with us. Look, we'll stay with y'all. Let's go to the IHOP. We'll sit in here. So they was like, come on, let's go here. We're going to sit. We'll sit with y'all till y'all bus come, this and that. Nah, that's all right. So end up, he said, had his wife calls a bop, ex-wife, right? Who the bop wife was at that time.
Right.
Right? So one way or another, call her to see if we can go over there and stay for the night until we come catch our bus. But we calling these people off the cuff. They didn't even know we was in New York.
Right, so it was out of the blue.
And it's late at night.
Yeah.
Right? So whatever happened, we wasn't.
Let me stop this shit. This nigga said we call us a buck. This nigga ain't have nobody phone number to call nobody. He didn't know AOC phone number. He didn't know her Shah. He didn't know the leaders of AOC, the elder of Lines of Israel, right? Priest Daniela. He didn't know him, right? He didn't freaking know Sabak. Okay? He didn't know Sabak. Never met him before in his life. Didn't know him. So we call it. God damn it. I don't speak Spanish and neither do you. French. French. You ain't calling nobody. And AOC did say, well, Shaw, not all the AOC say, QUNATH, I said hit you AHA. I said, no, brother, y'all go ahead. Y'all ain't send me this late at night, man. Y'all go ahead. And the reason why I call Sabak, because Sabak that came to my home on many a times, unawares, on some sneaky shit. That's another story. Okay? And I let him stay at my crib. Saved his life one time. He had an asthma attack, and I gave my son medicine because he couldn't even breathe. We, on many occasions, we come to see AOC. You ain't never been to see them before in your life. You was a liar, my man. God damn, I ain't never had to talk about you like this, bro. You never saw them before in your life. I'm not gonna keep this video up for so long, but bro, you was a goddamn liar, man. I never thought this shit would come from you.
Able to go over there and stay. Water off my back. I ain't never even think about staying with them or even putting that on their back. They didn't even know we was in New York.
Right.
So I'm like, oh well, we gotta go up in this bus station and stand up. It's for 8 hours and wait for the bus, like we always do.
Yeah.
So
hold the fuck up.
And,
he said like we always do. This nigga ain't never stand no bus stop going to see Israel when we was on the corner with Sabak or 14th Street ever in your life. You're a fucking liar, dude. Like we always do. You ain't never do that shit before in your life. You're a fucking liar, bro. Now you want to be. I'm gonna take this video down because I know you're trying to get some fame now. I see what this is. I'm gonna let it stay up. I'm gonna tell Shah and put it up on YouTube for a few hours and would take it down. You're a fucking liar. You ain't never, look at all the videos with Sabak and us, our old videos. Yakataj was never on 45th with me and SHAM with Sabak. Never on 44th with AOC ever. You're a fucking liar. I'm gonna wind that shit back.
What happened came back with that.
Look what he said. Look at this shit.
The cuff.
Look.
They didn't even know we was in New York.
Right, so it was out of the blue.
And it's late at night.
Look at this shit.
Right? So whatever happened, we wasn't able to go over there and stay. Bought off my back.
Listen.
I ain't never even think about staying with them or even putting that on their back. They didn't even know we was in New York.
Right.
So I'm like, oh well, we gotta go up in this bus station and stand up for 8 hours and wait for the bus, like we always do.
Yeah.
Like we always do. A fucking liar. No sweat off our back. But I'm trying to get this nigga off the curb. But he all this like it was no sweat. Oh my God, man. Damn.
So, and whatever happened came back with that. He used that to be pissed off with the brother. That if you talk to him, he'll still use that. That's what he used right now as the subject for the grudge. When you really,
I don't use that shit. I said, how can you do the brother like that? My thing with Sabak is how he try to fuck other people's wives. Talk about that, nigga. Talk about that. You was there too, nigga. You was a witness your goddamn self. Won't you talk about that? I bet you won't. And I said I wasn't gonna bring it up no more, but you brought it up. Talk about that. You are one of my witnesses, nigga. When he's in the car with a married woman, nigga. I don't give a fuck because he's a fucking liar. Let's go. Let it play. I'm done.
If you really an Israelite, don't the scriptures say
fucking
you should
liar.
not hate your brother in your heart, neither bear grudge on him?
Leviticus 19:17.
So you bear grudge on your brother when he told you it didn't have nothing to do with him, where you couldn't stay there and that wasn't his place.
Right.
So you still trying to hold on to something because you really have nothing to hold a grudge on to this brother with. So that's what the real grudge is over. So he'll call me, you remember he left us in the sun? Because that night he was like, you see, the brother, look at my wife standing up. And I'm just looking at him like, he crazy. Because I'm like,
so why in the fuck you tell me my face I was crazy, nigga? If you was looking at me like I was crazy, why you say, QUNATH, you fucking crazy? Why you ain't say it? You wait 6-7 years later on a fucking video to say I'm fucking crazy, nigga? Okay. It was March in fucking New York where I just let Sabak come down my house all the time, unaware of, and cold. I said, can we come stay at your crib? And Sabak told me, hey, you should have called me. I said, brother, I can't come over there for a few hours? No, you should have called me first. I said, what, nigga? And then Sabak apologized. He said, man, I was wrong. I should have done that. And I forgave the bitch. And he apologized to my wife. But now you all on Sabak rod. Talking about you looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Why you ain't tell me I was fucking crazy then? Why ain't tell me that yesterday, day before yesterday, last year, year before last, last? Why ain't tell me that shit then? Now you make a video with the fucking blind man that put spurs on your ass. Now you want to talk about you looking at me like I'm crazy. Why ain't tell me I was crazy in my fucking face years ago in New York? You had your chance to tell me.
These didn't know we was up in New York. He's not obligated. You calling him at 11, 12 o'clock at night, and you don't know if he's asleep. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if this house together. That don't even matter.
Here's the thing, bro. Sabak is not obligated to look out for us when we outside 2-3 o'clock in the morning. But I'm obligated to look after your ass because you live in the fucking basement. Because I'm not following shit where you want me to follow. I'm obligated to take care of your ass. But Sabak not obligated to look out for his brothers, right? And the brother wife when we trapped out there in New York, right? Couldn't even get a fucking hotel, all the rooms booked. But Sabak not obligated, but I'm obligated to your ass. So that's why you take money. That's a fucking hypocrite. That's what you are. Listen what he said. QUNATH is obligated He ain't trying to look out for me and my shit. I use that money to eat. He ain't trying to do shit for me. Oh, that's fucked up. I'm in the basement. I've been homeless for 2 fucking years. Oh, this motherfucker. But now, Sabak get a pass, don't he? Like always. Well, I looked out for him. And my home. Saved his fucking life. Took care of you. But Sabak not obligated, but I am. See the hypocrisy in your fucking talk? You bought this shit out. You done this shit to yourself. You wanted to be famous? Welcome to the FOPE up club. You just got FOPed up. Okay? With your subliminal threats. Talk about nigga gonna put my head to rest. Okay. All Israel heard you say that shit.
He didn't even come up there with him. Right. He didn't even know he was up there. If the brothers that we was up there with said, look, we're gonna hold y'all down and chill, you tell them no. How you gonna get mad at another man that you just call out the blue late at night and trying to come stay at us?
So why the fuck you ain't tell me that if I was off? Why you? This shit happened 7 years ago. Why are you saying it now? Is it the blind man that you looking at in the fucking eye? What you see, demons? Who can look a blind man in the eye? This shit is crazy. This is some cat shit. This shit stinks.
House. Yeah. 4 niggas at that. 4 grown niggas.
Hey, first of all, it's about 4 niggas at that. 4 grown niggas. I'll let you, nigga. And a whole other niggas up to 20 or 30 stay in my house unawares. That's my charity, nigga. Like 9 or 10 brothers come from Ohio. I only met 1 brother on the Facebook that all stay in my crib, nigga. It's about 4 niggas there. Where's the brotherhood? Psalms 133. Yakutas know, Sabak know this, nigga. Because Sabak and his whole family stayed at my house that you didn't know about because you never knew Sabak. It's about some 4 niggas at that. I knew Sabak white before he did. And I met Sabak. And you mean to tell me he could let me stay over there for a few hours? And now you up here defending this shit? The fuck you talking about? You wanted to make this video about me and think I wasn't going to respond? And out of everything that I've been on this fucking live for probably sure over an hour, he hasn't brought 1 charge against me. Not 1 fucking charge. Not 1 charge. All, like he say, scandalous shit. This nigga singing Prince. Scandalous! Come on, man, let it go.
So basically, at the end of it all, to sum it all up, his motivation is the grudge from years ago because he couldn't come spend the night.
Look how he putting the battery in his back. Watch how Yakutas agree.
At somebody's house. And basically, his jealousy and envy.
I think it's mainly got something to do with
what the fuck is jealousy and envy of? Never said that what the jealousy and envy is. Never said what am I jealous about, what am I envious about, and now he making this like a gay relationship. Watch. He gonna make this like a gay relationship between me, him, and Sabak. I like pussy. Watch this shit. I'm gonna take it back a hair. Watch this shit. Listen.
At the end of it all,
watch this.
To sum it all up, his motivation is a grudge from years ago because he couldn't come spend the night at somebody's house.
Look at this shit.
And basically, his jealousy and envy.
Watch this.
I think it's mainly got something to do with me. Because, see, this brother, what you don't understand, he think he has the power to run people out and get people ostracized.
When have I ever did that? Now he never said what I did. Now I think I got power to run a nigga out. Where's this shit coming from, Israel? Now you like to talk about women Yakutas. You sound like a woman scorned. Because I'm trying to figure out where this shit coming from. You sound like a woman scorned, Yakutas. Hey, Prince, you need to watch this shit over, man. You're going to see some crazy cat shit.
Really thinks he has the power. And then when you...
Where the fuck is this proof? I think I got power. He said a lot and said nothing. And talk about me, I live 10 minutes from this dude.
seen it, man, 2 weeks ago.
He just dapped my son up 2 weeks ago. Now, we've been cool. Where's this coming from? I know where it's coming from. The blind is leading the goddamn blind. Yeah, you're right. The dude with the mic, brother, seem like he happy as shit. Look at this, man.
Don't do what he think you should do. He starts scandalizing you.
Now, hold on. He keep on saying scandalizing. Has he mentioned anything in this video where I scandalized somebody? Has he mentioned one goddamn thing that I scandalized? What did I scandalize YAHAWASHI? He said he stole money. Is that a lie? What did I scandalize the blind man? Never. Did he bring up any goddamn things I said about Sabak? No. So he just said I scandal on how many times in this video did he bring up one thing that I said that's scandalous? All he did was lip jab, tongue jab. He name one, somebody on this live, name one goddamn thing that he said I scandaled somebody on. Did I scandal YAHAWASHI? He said he stole the money. Did I scandalize the black man? Where did I scandal Sabak? He said Sabak wouldn't let me stay at his crib. I said the same thing too. Where I lie at? What the fuck? How did I scandal? He said Sabak wouldn't let him stay. That's the same thing I said. So what the fuck? What is he talking about? This shit sound like a crush.
And the dude stayed stuck in a corner in his house.
You hear that? The dude stay stuck in a corner of his house. QUNATH is traveling and still doing more traveling. I wasn't living in the basement with my grandmother. I was laid there with my wife with some fresh stuff every night. So I'm trying to figure out where this shit going.
The brother's very scared and paranoid because he do a lot of this.
Now I'm very scared and paranoid, but I'm the same dude when he stole that money, knocked on his goddamn door. I'm the same dude that walked down in his neighborhood and saw him, and my cousin had to be with him, and we talked about the issue. But I'm a fucking paranoid dude. And guess what? One thing about it, I do. Everywhere I walk, I look behind me. Because I got to watch out for niggas like this. For no reason. See, niggas like this will sneak up behind you. Right? Like this. So you goddamn right. It's not paranoia. Right? I'm not Scarface. It's not paranoia. I'm just a wise man. Look at this shit. He ain't named one goddamn thing I did. Not one.
The brother walks around and watches his back all the time. I'm just telling you.
Now, how do he know what the fuck I do? How do he know? How do he know what the fuck I do? But everywhere I walk my wife, I look around because I look out for niggas like this. Hate me for no cause. So when they pull up on me, I'll be ready to put their ass out. I'm never asleep. My eyes is always open. And if you catch me sleeping, then may the Most High not have mercy on your soul.
I'm just telling you.
Oh, he's like a scary brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because
Now, what? YAHAWASHI, you just told me not too long ago. I just called you twice. Why you ain't never tell me I'm a scary brother? A video that you put out said, oh, I just saw my brother QUNATH. Oh, this my man, blah, blah, blah. Why you ain't tell me I'm a scary brother, bro? Oh, I know you're going to tell me I'm scary when you with your boys. You ain't going to tell me when you're by yourself, right? You ain't going to tell me when you walking down the street somewhere where ain't nobody around, neither one of us had weapons, and you by yourself. And you going to tell me I'm a scary dude? Or you going to be with your boys at camp? Or you going to be with somebody? Or where you live at? Because I'm not going to be where you live at. Right? And I'm not going to, this is not a threat. I'm not going to say anything or do anything to you. So I'm just trying to figure out, how am I scary? Why you ain't tell me I was scary when you saw me for the past 5-6 years? I don't know how many times we saw each other. Why you never tell me I was scary? I'm just trying to figure this shit out, Israel. Who's in the spirit or who's in some gangster shit?
A lot of brothers are.
He did that video,
hold on, I gotta wind it back because I don't know what the hell he just said.
HOI blind leading the...
Let it play.
Brother, what you don't understand, He think he has the power to run people out and get people ostracized. That brother really thinks he has the power. And then
one thing, I'm sorry, Israel. This goes to show you how much he's watching me. Who's watching who? Somebody brought this to my attention. I ain't been watching Yakutas. I don't know what the hell going on with Yakutas. So you must have been watching me close, bruh. Why you watching me? Maybe I need to call the police. You harassing me. Stop harassing me. Leave me alone. I don't like you.
Don't do what he think you should do. He stopped scandalizing you.
I don't like you in that way.
And the dude stays stuck in a corner in his house.
How you know what I'm doing unless you watching me?
Scared and paranoid because he do a lot of this. The brother walks around and watches his back all the time.
How you know you watching me?
Oh, he's like a scary brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because
he crossed a lot of brothers out.
He did that video.
How the hell am I crossing? He didn't say what I'm crossing.
HOI blind, leaving the blind, something to that effect in response to the bird killing video that wasn't even about his ass. You know what I'm saying? Directly, but
he looking at the blind man in the eye. Ain't
like
this some shit?
He thought that I was threatening him. He was scared of me, and I'm a blind guy. I'm like, why you scared of me?
Y'all hear this shit? The blind man said that I'm scared of him. It's not about somebody being scared. I'm not scared of nobody. Y'all shouldn't be scared of me. It's not about who's scared of one another. What the fuck? What are you guys on, man? We're supposed to love one another. Why y'all talking about who's scared of who and all this other bullshit? There's some crazy cat shit. I'm scared of a fucking blind man. Hey, blind man, I'm going to play the goddamn recording and show that brother that you looking at and all the rest of them how you stabbed him in the back. I recorded your black blind ass. You shouldn't have called me. I'm a thinker and I'm wise. I'm going to play the recording of you talking about your own goddamn brothers. You sell out. you crossed the line, nigga. I'm a wise dude. I know how you birds. You call me a bird, I'm going to show everybody how your ass was chirping all up in my nest, nigga. All up in my nest, right? Shit, nigga. I'm a squirrel. I got a nut. I don't need your ass. Let's go.
Well, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. Why would I threaten you? I can't even see you. You know, but I mean, I pray for that brother. I pray that, you know, that brother gets it together, man.
No, he said, pray for me. Pray for I get it together. Have they said anything that I've done they got to pray for me about? Have y'all heard anything that I scandalized anybody? Have they brought up one charge that I done and they pray for me that I get? What do I need to get together? Have they mentioned one thing that I need to do to get together? One thing. Yakutas, please let your mouth freaking speak. And name one charge on this video that you brought against me, or give me the name back that I gave you. Yakutas. Remember, I'm a queen. You got more knowledge than me, but you let me name you. Me and the other brother, we named you Yakutas. Remember that? When me, you, and AOC, we was all chopping up in the hallway over some shit. And I said, I'm taking the name back. And you was like, see what he doing? See what he's doing? And Hashar said, oh, QUNATH, don't do that, The leader of AOC said, QUNATH, don't do that. Don't do that. I said, no, I want the fucking name back. Remember that, Yakutas? I named you Yakutas. I gave you that name. The queen. The scandalizer. The man who has no knowledge. Who never don't teach classes. All this bullshit that you taught. I named you Yakutas. The man that you were skeptical about even joining. You let me name you Yakutas. I named you that. Do you even remember what it means? I named you that. I gave you that name. Me and another brother, we said, we got a name for you. He's like, thank you. Now you want to give it back? Stick with Biff. The queen named you. Okay, Yakatars. I gave you that name. I want it back. You talking about what the fuck I do to you, bro? You talking to a brother. You should respect me. I was your elder. You learned from me. You was in my camp, your first camp you came to. It was FOPE. You came to FOPE, FOPE. I brought you in. I got the videos to prove it. How you show me respect. How I named you. How you read for me. Now, out of nowhere, I thought we was cool. And you want to try to body bag me. Yakatars. I gave you that name. You asked us to name you. And we named you. Now give it back. Name yourself. Have some bitch or some bot name you. Have the blind man name you. Have Torah name you. Who don't know shit. Have them name you. How about that? Give me Yakatars back. We name you. Only way you will keep Yakatars unless you like me. Don't take from me. The queen gave you that. Remember, I'm a queen? I wouldn't have a goddamn queen named me. I will abolish a motherfucker that's a queen that named me. Unless I'm down with the queen. Unless I'm down with the queen. If I'm a queen, then you know what that means. Oh, a prince named bitches. He named Apollonia. Right? He named, what's the white girl name he named? Prince be naming women. So this queen named you, Ak. Drop Yakatars. Stick with Biff. Stick with Martin. I ain't say shit about you. You did this. I love you. I don't want no beef with you. I'm only giving you the same energy that you gave me. Yakatars, that QUNATH named you. So get a queen the name back. Or you happy with the queen name you. Let's go. And I'm about done.
Puts him on the
with
right
this shit.
path where he can be, because you know what I'm saying, he's my brother, I love him too.
Motherfucker, hold on. He can't put me on the right path where you can't see shit, nigga. And I'm not trying to mark you. I got the goddamn recording where you said QUNATH. I can't read scriptures. I need somebody to teach me. Oh, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out. I told you. All you guys that come up against me, I'm going to watch me because I know you some goddamn snakes. So you try to expose me? That's why that man right there, and I like that man. He ain't saying shit because he meek and humble. But big mouths always got something to say. All up in the goddamn video. Always trying to say something. Always on another man's jock. I mean, this shit is ridiculous. My nuts is already heavy. Get off. Jump off. Jump off. The shit is heavy. Leave him alone. Leave my nuts alone. They heavy already. I ain't releasing on no niggas. I ain't releasing on no niggas. Leave me alone. Let's go. I'm gonna let you have the last word, Mr. Blind Man. Talking about even the blind can see. All right, Yakatars, that I name you. Let the queen have the name back. Don't give me no slash shit. Give me that back. Come up with your own shit. QUNATH named you that.
It's the mental, but you know what I'm saying, I love him too, and all the other brothers that got anything negative and crazy to say about HOI or anybody in the body.
It's not against HOI. It was against Sabat and the goddamn pedophile. What against you, Yakata? You chose to speak up against me for no reason. For no reason, bro.
Enough time talking about him. We're gonna take a quick minute, and then we're gonna get to some of these magnificent things that you put together and that you sell, brother. Because we want to talk about your boutique, and we want to talk about your skill set when it comes to creating.
Hold up, I'm a goddamn queen. If I'm selling shit, don't call my shit a boutique. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. If I'm selling shit, don't call my shit a boutique. Right? Talk about clout chasing. Let's talk about QUNATH. So now we can sell shit from the boutique. Ain't no boutique. Look at this shit. This shit coming straight from the boutique. Look at this shit.
Not anything negative.
Watch this.
To say about HOR, anybody in the body of Zion, man. I just pray for all of them, and that's all we can really do for these brothers.
The boutique.
For them and ignore them.
The booty.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think we wasted enough time talking about him. We're gonna take a quick minute, and then we're gonna get to some of these magnificent things that you put together and that you sell, brother. Because we want to talk about your boutique. And
he want to talk about his boutique. Ain't this some shit here? He want to talk about his boutique. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean by the blind leading the fucking blind. He said, let's talk about your boutique. Let's talk about the boutique. Are you serious? I wish a nigga would talk about QUNATH. Let's talk about your boutique, Ak.
About your skill set when it comes to creating all of these things like this beautiful chain and stuff. And all
this man say about this beautiful chain like he can see it. Like he can see, let's talk about this beautiful chain. And I told his brother, I said, man, let me be your eyes. He said, okay, QUNATH. I said, I'm going to show you the scripture. So he said, okay. I'm going to play the goddamn recording. See, you messed up. You messed up. Remember I told you? I forgot his name. The blind guy. I said, brother, I'm no respecter person. I'm no respecter person. I said, just because you blind, I'm going to treat you like my brother. He said, I respect that. But now, I see you want to go all into Yakata's boutique. So I'm going to take this back. Let y'all go into his boutique. Let's go. Watch this. He going to talk about the boutique.
I pray for that brother. I pray that, you know, that brother gets it together, man, and the Most High puts him on the right path where he can be, because, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't on no path for nobody goddamn boutique. I know that shit.
Mental, but, you know what I'm saying? I love him too. And all those brothers that got anything negative and crazy to say about HOR or anybody in the body of Zion, man. I just pray for all of them, and that's all we can really do for these brothers is pray for them and ignore them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think we wasted enough time talking about him. We're going to take a quick minute, and then we're going to get to some of these magnificent things that you put together and that you sell, brother. Because we want to talk about your boutique, and we want to talk about your skill set when it comes to creating.
Woo! Hey, y'all, I hope you laugh about this shit. Say, man, QUNATH, man, that was fucked up. We good. I hope that's how you take it.
Us with. So we're going to talk about that in about a quick minute. We'll get back with you in 1 second. All right? Peace.
Go ahead and play your music. Play your music, Op.
Yeah, man, it's your brother Out of Sight.
Look at the Out of Sight guy.
Once again, man, to give y'all some good news. And
Great, go ahead and play your music.
Help me out.
Help him out.
You know,
his
I always say you should lead by example. So, you know, that's what I'm doing.
No, it's boutique.
Everybody knows that I do music. Everybody knows that I go out on the streets and I teach. But my thing is, I'm really trying to get
your boo-ooty. As
I've said before, contrary to people's belief, a lot of people don't even have Bibles at home. And it's not easy for them to understand the concept of being the children of Israel, the children of the Most High God, without them being able to read it for themselves. So I put my own money up and I ordered some Bibles so that I could get the Bibles into the hands of those who...
that he can't read. That he can't read. He told me, I can't read it, QUNATH. I said, we'll read for you. He said, come. I'm going to prove to you. See, I was going to leave this shit alone. But now you all in Yakata's boo-ooty. Right? You want to put a battery in my brother Yakata's back that I named Yakata's. Hey, look, I hope this shit don't get real serious, because the man, he already threatened me early in the video saying that my head need to be put to rest, and my family heard it. Hope it don't go there. You know, but at the end of the day, let's hear, he gonna finish doing his little music shit so he can talk about Yakata's booty. Right? Let's get it.
Don't have the hands of those who need them the most. The so-called
man,
black,
put your fucking glasses on, man. Stop doing that shit.
American Indians. The real
Israelites
that the Bible speaks.
I told this man, I said, bro, you know how them damn so-called Indians look? He was like, oh, how they look, QUNATH? I said, you can't see them, huh? Well, I used to see. Nigga, you still don't see in the spirit. Let's see what.
Right there, man. Check that out. That's the King James Holy Bible. It ain't nothing super fancy. You know what I mean? It's just the King James Holy Bible. No red letter.
Man, stop. I wish this man stopped saying, look at that. I wish this man stopped saying, y'all see that? Look at that. See, look, I'm going to do you like, look, this love, respect, right? You want to bring your ass to the fire, nigga. I'm not respect the person. I'm showing you love. You don't have no disability. Stop telling motherfuckers to look at shit. Let's get to Yakata's boo.
Anything like that. But it does have the words of the Most High God of Israel right here in these books. Now, with your assistance, I can give these type of Bibles out to hundreds, thousands of people. But
this nigga don't have $1,000. Somebody he gonna get these Bibles out to 1,000. Yep. As long as you buy his music, I guarantee you. Watch this.
Your assistance. I put my own money up to get these cases right here going.
Yep.
That's to show you the initiative that yes, out of sight puts his money where his mouth is. But I'm asking you, Zion, the body of Zion, my brothers and sisters in Israel, to help me out. Help me get these Bibles into the hands of those that really need them.
Now, he just said he's going to spend his own shit. Now, now he didn't flip the shit. Flip mode! Flip mode squad. Help me get out. That means give me your money, 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 money! Money! Watch.
Do so by helping.
Hey, hold on. Weak Ephraim, I'm going to show y'all a video. This guy said, y'all got to supposed to give money. Come giving. Don't come empty-handed. Come give some money. Oh boy, I left you guys alone, man. I really left you guys alone. Now y'all, I'm gonna do some other shit way different, y'all. I'm on a higher level, Most High will. But you know, I don't mind going into this little game with y'all, man. And then I don't mind going to this serious shit that Yakata was talking about, cause all that gangster shit, man. Hey, bro, we both from Southeast DC. You calling me a queen and all that shit. You know how they go down like that by saying that shit, bro. And you know how we get down in DC. I'm surprised you even say some shit like that on a fucking YouTube channel, bro. We old school, but I'm a bitch. I'm a queen. Okay. Let's go.
You need to purchase more Bibles. You can send a donation to my Cash App.
There we go. The donation.
$.
$.
Eyesight. That's